Well, welcome back for our third set of top tips and tricks for you. Quick hacks that will completely change the way that you work. We've got this time, Zulekha Badar. How did I do, Zulekha? Is that the right way to say your name?
Yes, perfect. Right.
And for Magic Colours, she is going to be showing us, this is so exciting, tips with chocolate. If you have ever tried to colour chocolate, you will know that this is definitely a hack you need to watch. Zulekha, we're going to be doing a chocolate stiletto, are we not?
Yes,
with
we are.
gold shimmer. And wait for it, after she's done that, Zulekha's going to be showing us a velvet texture on bonbons, which I am so excited to watch. I've always wanted to know how we do this. But first, the stiletto. Zulekha, take it away.
Yeah, so we start with the two hacks that I'm doing is first how to color the stiletto with our very own magic color airbrush color, gold shimmer, and the results are amazingly beautiful. You get such perfect, even sheen to it, without any smudges. You will see it on your own. Okay, so first I'll show you how to make a stiletto. It'll be a very short and sweet, tip and trick how to get it done perfectly. Okay. So this is something that you get it in the market. These are the polycarbonate kind of molds that you get for chocolates. So what I have done here, I have just frozen my mold for some time so that when I pour my chocolate, because my chocolate has to be flowy. Okay. So when I pour my chocolate, it sticks to the wall perfectly and it gives a very nice and perfect, look to it. Okay, so we applied two coats of chocolate to this. So the first coat is I will do it with my frozen mold, and the second will be just in the fridge. So let's start. So this is just out of the freezer. Here is my melted chocolate that I have already prepared. And just start pouring it. I cover the heel completely. For the stiletto, you need approximately 250 grams of chocolate. So just very smoothly try and cover the edges.
Indeed. So very smart, because Zulekha, often when you're trying to do this with chocolate, as soon as you put it the right way, it slips down from the sides. So I assume that because you've frozen it, it's sticking to the sides.
It's sticking to the sides. Yes, that's one more hack you can say.
Well, it's annoying because you're trying to get an even coat, and it just gravity will bring it down. So especially with such a difficult shape like a stiletto, that sounds already like a very good hack. I didn't know that.
हम लोग ने पहले क्या किया है स्टिलेटो को मोड़ लेकर उसको फ्रीजर में थोड़ी देर के लिए फ्रीज कर दिया है ओके और उसके बाद हम लोग ने चॉकलेट लिटिल फ्लोई रखा है एकदम रूम टेम्परेचर पे नहीं लाया है एंड देन उसको डाल के हम लोग सिर्फ स्प्रेड कर रहे सो दैट इवनली स्टिलेटो को कवर हो जाए एक बार मैंने देख लिया कि कवर हो गया है वंस इट्स कंप्लीटली डन देन आई विल रिमूव इट सो एक बार ये पूरा मुझे लगा है कि फर्स्ट कोट अच्छे से हो गया है तो मैं बाकी का चॉकलेट जो है वो अब वापस से मोल्ड में निकाल दूंगी
Zulekha, can I ask you a question about the chocolate that you've used?
Yes.
Has it come ready tempered? Is this the way you buy it? Have you just melted it over some hot water?
I have just melted it in the microwave till it reaches 45 degrees and I've just slightly tempered it to get it till 32 degrees and I'm just, I'm using it then after this. I just try and scrape the extra पूरा मैंने साइड से स्क्रैप कर दिया so that जब हम हील्स को सेपरेट कर रहे हैं तो चॉकलेट बीच में नहीं आए और इजीली हील और मोल्ड अलग से सेपरेट हो जाए तो दिस इज डन नाउ Okay, so this is the first four that we have done. So अब ये freezer में नहीं जाएगा, अब ये fridge में जाएगा. This will go in the fridge now directly. And maybe after 10-15 minutes, 10-15 मिनट के बाद इसको मैं निकाल कर वापस से second coat डालूंगी. तो उसके बाद हमारा mold ready रहेगा use करने के लिए. Okay. So this is the first coat I've done. So I've already prepared a mold in advance to show you guys. So we'll use that mold. Okay. So ये mold, this mold was kept in the fridge for some time till the chocolate gets matte, and the chocolate will start leaving the sides. एक बार chocolate आपका matte हो गया अंदर से तो set हो गया है, और जब आपका mold और chocolate separate हो जाते हैं, what time पे you need to unmold it. So again, very gently.
So you can actually see the chocolate coming away from the mold.
Yes, very clearly we can see the chocolate and the mold. The chocolate actually leaves the mold when it's completely set.
Because it shrinks a little bit, doesn't it? So that's
it shrinks.
Helpful. Oh, this makes me nervous, this bit. How many times have you broken a little bit off at this point?
Twice.
I think I stopped breathing a little bit there. Beautiful. You can't have clumsy hands on this bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finally.
Winner, right.
So what we do now is we just take a knife, or just to scrape off those excess chocolates and give it a nice, very smooth look to it. At this point, you need to be very careful, because if you have warm hands like mine, the lesser you touch the chocolate, it will be better. Again, you'll tend to melt the chocolate.
How easy is that though, to create a topper? And now it's like a canvas for you, isn't it? You can do whatever you like with that.
Exactly.
What a topper for a cake. Instant
topper. This is just with my warm hands, just level it. Okay. जो edges हैं, because ये अगर flatten नहीं होगा तो आपका shoes बैठेगा नहीं straight. Okay. So just with your warm hands, just smoothen it out so that your base is flat. Base एकदम flat हो, और वो आपके कोई भी टॉपर यूज कर रहे हैं या कोई भी चीज के ऊपर रख रहे हैं तो फ्लैट बैठ जाए, डैम ये नहीं हो, वॉबली नहीं हो. Use my turntable to keep it. See, this is how flat it should sit without any kind of disturbance. Normally chocolates, what we do is use oil soluble colors, or powder colors which are all soluble, cream colors which are all soluble. So here what I have done is use the airbrush color. Okay, now this airbrush color, normally we use it on our fondant cakes and those type of cakes. Chocolates we normally avoid using these type of colors, but when I use this, it blends so well. So I'm going to show you how to use this now. So you just have to directly remove it from the bottle and just use how much you want to require. Now again, on this stiletto, you have to apply 2 coats. Okay, one single coat, let it rest in the fridge for some time, and then you apply your second coat.
So is this the magic color gold shimmer.
Yes, this is the magic color, gold airbrush color.
Gold airbrush colour. Straight in, just like that. No diluting.
Just like that, yes.
Easy. We like easy.
मोल्ड से निकाल दिया है, तो उसके बाद मशीन के अंदर एयरब्रश कलर ये वाला डाल के गोल्ड शिमर आप देख रहे हैं, लुकिंग सो नाइस एंड इट्स ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड glittering.
Straight away.
And magic color, this is gold, but magic color has approximately 20 airbrush colors, the shimmer ones. So you can imagine how wild you can go with making your stilettos or anything with chocolate.
Because if you're using the wrong type of colour, it will literally just fall off. It will just drip off. So this is perfect.
Even with cocoa butter in it, cocoa butter takes some time to set. So, you know, it's still very wet. But this, what I have seen is once it's applied, if you try to touch it, it doesn't come on your finger. It's so
Oh, really?
blends. Yes. It very easily blends with the chocolate.
So look at that already.
So there are, you know, a lot of options that you can, you know, do with this. Now I have just sprayed it. What Magic Colors has some, you know, glitter colors also. So once you spray it, you can just add glitter colors, you know, those glitter dust on it also for that extra sheen.
Absolutely perfect.
Is the velvet spray on chocolates. What we have seen, velvet spray basically, we do it in entremets and, you know, these French desserts to make them look very fancy and give that nice velvet, you know, like those velvety and very mattish finish on cakes. But what we are doing today is we are doing it on chocolates. So when we do chocolates and when we talk about bonbons, the first thing that comes to our mind is that glossy, the mirror kind of finish that you get on bonbons. But today we are going to make it completely different. We are going to do velvet spray on bonbons to make them look really fancy, really matty, and, you know, like this velvetish kind of look to it. So
it's so trendy at the moment, Zulekha. It's everywhere, but I'm desperate to know how you do it. Yes. And we've got the super colours. So these are the super colours from Magic Colours, yes?
Yes, they are the super colours from Magic Colours, which are oil soluble, the chocolate colours.
Which makes all the difference, which is what we need with the chocolate. Perfect.
Yes. So what I am doing today is I have a mold which looks like a little caterpillar. Okay. So I'm going to just combine these two colors to get my color that I want. And I'm using a white chocolate over here, and I'll just mix some colors according to my requirement and just melt it and start working on it. Okay. So I'll start with the green, super green. Okay. हम लोग पहले सुपर का ग्रीन कलर लेके चॉकलेट के ऊपर डाल के मेल्ट करेंगे एंड देन आई येलो कलर भी लेके यू नो थोड़ा मैच करेंगे बिकॉज मुझे थोड़ा ब्राइट कलर चाहिए तो मेरा येलो थोड़ा ज्यादा होगा और एक बार मेल्ट होने के बाद कलर मिक्स होने के बाद यू नो अकॉर्डिंग टू द कलर आई वांट थोड़ा एडजस्ट करूंगी मैं उसमें ओके So I'll just dip this with the microwave and melt it.
I love the color you've come up with between the two.
Yeah, I might need a little more of green. So I'm just going to eyeball it. थोड़ा अंदाज़े से मैं color adjust कर लूँगी.
You still only needed a very small amount. That pot's going to go a very long way, isn't it?
Yes, very small amount. They're very strong base colors. And the best part is they dissolve so easily. You don't need to strain it. इसको strain करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है.
Love that color.
So this is what I'm looking for. And I just try. I need to bring this down to 31 degrees.
Oh, so that's a temperature monitor. Are you checking if it's got COVID?
Yeah, that was
The new normal.
the new normal.
So what temperature did you want it at?
So now I have heated the till I got around 45 degrees. Okay, so now I will get it down to approximately 29 to 30.
Okay, so you just want it just below 30 if possible.
Just below 30, yeah. And उसको temperature मैंने first 30 seconds किया, फिर 20 seconds किया, and temperature 45 के आसपास लाने तक मैंने उसको melt किया. Okay, उसके बाद अब मैं उसका temperature drop कर रही हूँ जब तक मुझे 29 के आसपास temperature नहीं आता है, वरना मेरा chocolate set नहीं होगा. Yeah,
They are caterpillars, are they not caterpillars?
they are caterpillars.
So we're filling our caterpillars. Are they supposed to be bubbles, do you think, or is it just a strange shape?
They look actually like caterpillars, so they're not bubbles.
I like the fact
I
they look like.
found them very cute.
Yes, and you've done them green, so they are caterpillars now.
Yes. And we are going to do the velvet spray on it, so it's going to look like the surface of their body to give it a very natural look to it.
But this velvet effect, it is so popular at the moment on everything, isn't it? On marshmallow, on fondant, on all sorts of cake surfaces. A red velvety look as well goes down really well.
Yes.
Extremely popular. I think that next year is going to be all about textures.
And
So
Magic Color has made it possible because when you see international artists or any kind of professional chefs working with velvet colors, we need a proper, velvet spray machine, which is like a big compressor, So Magic Colors had made it so easy for us, It's such a small, compact thing that we use now, and
Yes.
Works wonders. जब शेफ्स जो प्रोफेशनल शेफ्स करते हैं बहुत बड़ा कंप्रेसर यूज करते हैं. इट्स लाइक जो कार पेंटिंग वगैरह का जो कंप्रेसर होता है वो यूज करते हैं, बट वो हम लोग हर कोई नहीं कर सकता है. सो मैजिक कलर्स ने जो एयर ब्रश मशीन बनाई है, जो वेलवेट स्प्रे मशीन बनाई है, इट इज सो अमेजिंग. बहुत कॉम्पैक्ट, वेरी इजी टू यूज, वेरी इजी टू क्लीन, एंड द टेक्सचर इज एग्जैक्टली, जो टेक्सचर उसका आता है वो एग्जैक्टली सेम होता है जो एक प्रोफेशनल यूज करते हैं और जो एयर ब्रश मशीन हम लोग, वेलवेट स्प्रे मशीन हम लोग यूज करने वाले हैं. सो इट्स रियली अमेजिंग. ये अब मैं टैप करूंगी सो दैट ये अच्छे से बैठ जाए, एंड ये फ्रिज में जाएगा फॉर अप्रोक्सीमेटली 15 से 20 मिनट के लिए, और फ्रीजर में रखा है फॉर अप्रोक्सीमेटली 5 to 10 minutes. बिकॉज वेलवेट स्प्रे का इफेक्ट तभी आता है जब आपका केक या आपका चॉकलेट इज कम्प्लीटली फ्रोजन एट -18 डिग्रीज. मतलब -18 डिग्रीज तक चॉकलेट या केक आपका फ्रीज हो जाना चाहिए, तो उसका इफेक्ट परफेक्टली आता है. तो ये मैंने 5 से 8 मिनट या 10 मिनट तक मैंने इसको फ्रीजर में रखा है. तो आप देख रहे हैं इसका लुक फ्रोजन आ रहा है. I have kept this in the freezer, which is like -18 degrees for 5 to 8 minutes. You can keep it for 10 minutes also. And then we will use the spray, because the spray actually, the texture actually works on frozen cakes. So the difference in temperature, the cold pastry or the cold bonbon or chocolate, and the velvet spray, which is almost at room temperature or little warm. We don't need to, temper the chocolate or the velvet spray mixture, because we need it a little warmer than the normal. So this is done. I have already prepared my velvet spray. So this is a combination of white chocolate and cocoa butter, 1:1. I have taken 50 grams of white chocolate and 50 grams of cocoa butter. Added the color the same way we did for chocolates. Chocolate के लिए हम लोग ने color कैसे add किया है? Exactly same way में हम लोग ने cocoa butter और white chocolate में add किया है. Equal proportion, 50 grams of white chocolate, 50 grams of cocoa butter. और उसको माइक्रो करके थोड़ा मेल्ट कर दिया. इसको आपको टेम्पर करने की जरूरत नहीं. You don't need to temper this. Okay, so I'll just warm it a little to get it a little flowy. इसको थोड़ा मैं वार्म कर दूंगी एंड देन डायरेक्टली हम लोग इसको स्प्रे कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. So we'll start attaching this. So this is the part that goes here and just lock it. It gets locked. Lock हो जाता है. Second इसका है जो उसके गन में जाता है. This is such an easy and such a compact thing to use. Pull it back. It's got a spring. Just pull it back and fix it and lose it, and it's fixed. That easy. Okay. This is the chocolate and the cocoa butter that you mix with the color. I just simply pour this in the bottle. This is quite a lot of amount that I'm taking, but you don't need that much. You can, fill it till, like 1/4 of the bottle, even because the pipe is big enough to, take this, the liquid. You don't need too much liquid. So now this is a very simple process. My bonbons are frozen. And I'll just start. I need to switch on the, you can see this. Just need to switch it on.
It's like a Hoover, except the other way round.
Yes. Air nikalne lag jata hai. Okay. And the color will come out only when you start pushing the piston. Okay. So we'll wait for that. So just
Your beautiful, should we call them velvet caterpillars?
velvet caterpillar. Perfect.
So we've had the Magic Colours Gold Shimmer airbrush colour on the shoe, which was amazing. We've now got the velvet. I mean, you've only done the little caterpillars to show us, but you can do anything, full tiers of cakes, any different colours. So just to recap, Zulekha, we had 50% of the chocolate and 50% cocoa butter mixed together with the Magic Colours powder colour. This is the cocoa butter colour. And that's all it took. Perfect.
So easy.
Very easy. Even I can do it. Stick around because we have got more hacks for you coming up in a little while. We've got hack number 4. I say number 4. We're doing like 3, 4, 5 each time. So there's just loads of hacks. We'll see you soon. Thanks, Zulekha.
Thank you so much for having me.